this crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. They're trying to crease them off the left tackle. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Here's the return. Slips through the line. Through contact. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. So Penn State's offense will go to work for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off a defense. You've got 2 very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are 2 of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
The Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Bringing it back. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. There he goes. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. The Wildcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He'll pull it on the read. Creates a little space. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. He's got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run. Then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Northwestern Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0. He lets it fly. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Penn State!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Quick handoff. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
Dropping back, it's Cano. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The play-action fake. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Nittany Lions really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Tamatova. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Back to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Oh, he got loose. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Give to the back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well, and someone that...
He wants to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few first downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Northwestern will send out the punt team. He'll field it close to the 50. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. They could not have, just plowing ahead. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Off the boot, looking for his man. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. We've reached the break, and Penn State is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Running the read option to the right to start the drive. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. 1st down for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
That's caught. It's hooked. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. Dropping back, it's Cano. Hit as he throws. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Rushes on him. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Northwestern will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
And that's a good idea for this defense. I would be covering him, too, because he's already had a day's worth of yards. The big play out wide, man, they are finding him, and he's making productive plays. So good job by this defense recognizing that guy's not beating me anymore.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught close to the marker, it's Amatola. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw again. That's caught. It's Amatola. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are often...
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points. This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You can play touch football in the elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Use the play fake, now to throw. There's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Here's the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is on its way. From midfield, looking for room. Can they catch him? The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in this sweet return there. This offense has it with really good field position. Under fire. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. Touchdown, Penn State! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Northwestern wants to go quickly. Looking to pass. It's Cano. He's going to throw deep right side. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the back. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Another incompletion on third down. Northwestern will send out the punt team. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Pocket breaking down. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
49, Northwestern.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. His drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield, it's Cano. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Turns it loose. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. The Wildcats will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He gets a block. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Catch and stride inside the 15. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Pulls it and fires to the left. Touchdown, Penn State! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing on concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Running it to the right. Fighting off the defender. And that penetration left him nowhere to go. Dodged a couple, but he's knocked down for a loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Hale. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able to hook up.
The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires left. He's got an open man.